Alright guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Please, if you've not clicked on our notification button, please do click on the notification button so that you can be informed whenever we drop a new video. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and tell someone about this video. Alright, so now we're going to the front bodies, right? Now we're going to the front. We are done with the back, so quickly we'll go to the front. Okay, so just like the back, the back had OCB, which we stepped down by 3.5 according to our chart from the previous video. Please, if you've not watched the back, please go back and watch it so that you have full understanding of what we're doing. So now we're starting with the front. Now the front doesn't require an OCB, okay? It's an OCF, and the OCF starts from the margin point, okay? It starts on here. So simply what we're going to do is to start drafting, okay? So our back neck width, remember our back neck width, we're going to use it to get the neck, okay? Which our back neck width was what? Was 7.5. So we're marking 7.5 this way. We'll mark a box of 7.5, okay? This for the neck. Of course, you know the neck for the front is for the basic neck of the front is deeper than that of the back, okay? So what we'll do, we'll connect this way like this and like this. So these are basic neckline. If you're working with a collar dress, this is the neck line you'll be using. Now, having done that, we're going to come down by a constant of 4 for our shoulder line. Unlike the front, we came down by 3 cm. For unlike the back, we came down by 3 cm, but for the front, we're coming back by 4. This is just the guide, okay? It's just the guide for us to rule our shoulder line, so we can just draw it, okay? I'm not drawing it so long. So we have this, and we have to make sure that this line is up to 16.5 centimeter, okay? This line should not be less than, in fact, mark 16.5 centimeter because that's what you're working with. I don't know, maybe I should use my tape so it'll be clearer. So 16.5, okay? The line must be 16.5. Now, having done that, now next thing we're going to do to get our chest line. Our chest line is 3 cm above our bust line. Is a constant. So 3 cm above our bust line, we just mark this way. 3 cm above our bust line. Remember, the bust line is the one that runs from the back to the front. So we're just stepping up by 3 cm, okay? We step up by 3 centimeter, and we are going to roll like so. Okay, now having done this, we're going to draw our shoulder line. Now our shoulder line is a combination of our darts. Natalie Bray is known with this front dart. That's the uniqueness about it. So our dart, for every size there is a dart to it. Now look for a size 12. Look at 13 for a size 12. That's 13, which is a dart for a size 12 is 8. So our dart is going to be 8, and the shoulder is given. Shoulder for a size 12 is 13. So 8 plus 13. 8 plus 13 is going to give us 21. So this line that I'm drawing has to be 21 centimeter. Now look where I'm placing it. These are our neck points, okay? These are our shoulder point. This will be our shoulder point, sorry. These are shoulder point. This point at the neck here, these are shoulder point. So we are going to place our ruler on the shoulder point, then connect it to 16.5. I told you that this line is just a guide, okay? So let me just rule like this and make sure that this line stops at 21, okay? So this is my shoulder line for the front, okay? My shoulder line is 21, like you can see. Okay, so we've measured our shoulder line 21. Next thing we are going to do is that we are going to draw our dart. Okay, so the dart is on the shoulder. We're going to take off our dart. Now to do that, from the start up line, that's on the shoulder point here, you step away into the line, okay, by a constant of 2 cm. Just mark this constant of 2 cm. You can just write these steps. It will be easier for you to follow. Okay, write the steps, then try out yours. Okay, if you write the step oddly the way I'm taking it, you will definitely get it. Okay, so I stepped away by a constant of 2 cm. Now from this 2 cm, I'm going to measure my 8 centimeter for my dart. Okay, so this is my 8 centimeter. So from here to here is my dart. Now how are we drawing this dart? Now we are going to go to our measurement. On our measurement, we have the bust point as 11. Okay, bust point is 11 and our between bust is 7.5. Please note that this measurement we're taking in inches, so I can simply just still take them back here. Since it's just straight 11, I can just mark 11 around here. Then I can now check my between bust. Remember, the between bust was taken this way in full, so I'll divide it. If I divide 7.5, okay, I can just place my tip this way. 7.5 divided by 2, I'm having 3.75. So at point 11, remember we've marked point 11, so I'm placing my tip around that region. So I'm going to put my 3.75. okay, so this dot is my bust point. Now what I'll do is that I'll connect this. Okay, this is going to be my first dart leg, and this will be my second dart leg. Okay, I'm trying to simplify this in the clearest possible term, like so you understand. A lot of people say Natalie Bray is complicated and all, but I disagree. Okay, it's something of practice. It's very easy and it's a pattern that saves you a lot of stress. Okay, so now I've drawn my dart. Okay, this is my dart. Now next thing I'm going to do is my chest measurement. Remember, the chest measurement is like the opposite of the X back, and for my chest here I have 20 centimeter. My chest, I'm sorry, I have 40 centimeter. I took it across from one point to the other. Now since I'm working with half on my basic bodice, I'm going to be dividing 40 centimeter by 2, which will give me 20. So I'm going to come here. All right, so like I said, my chest is 40. I'm dividing by 2. This will give me 20 centimeter. So I'm going to come here for my center front. Please remember, these are center front. Like I said, this is our center back. So from our center front, I'm going to be taking 20 cm. Okay, this is my 20 cm. But if I take 20 cm and I close up this dart, I'm going to be having less than my chest value. So I have to take what is here and replace here. Okay, we minus and add back. Okay, so we add and take away. So I'm going to measure from here to here. Okay, I'll just do that. And I have okay, what do I have? I have 1.7. Now I have 1.7 here. So from this point, for my 20 cm, I'm going to come here and measure. Or what I'll do, let me just mark my 20 cm. Okay, let me mark it with broken lines. Okay, so that I don't confuse you. So this is originally my chest, but because I've drawn this dart, I have to take the value here and add back, so that when I close this dart, it won't be shorter, it won't be lesser than my chest measurement. So having done this, I told you I got 1.7 cm. I'm coming here now to my original chest measurement, and I'm adding my 1.7 back. Okay, I'm adding it back. Please don't forget this, else you have problems. So now I'm going to draw this very bold. Now this is what I'll be using. Okay, after doing this, what I'll simply do, I'll link my shoulder point, my shoulder line here. I'll link it to my chest line, okay, like so. Okay, this is it. So I've linked it up. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a diagonal of 1.5. Okay, we are drawing a diagonal of 1.5. So I'll just do this now. So I'm going to draw a diagonal of 1.5, right? From here, I'll draw a diagonal from 1.5. Remember my bust line to my chest line, just like we did for the back. We drew our diagonal from the back, from the back to the bust line. We're doing from the chest now to the bust line. So this is 1.5. Remember this was 3 cm, but for the front is 1.5 cm. Now, having drawn our diagonal, this is the point here. I'm simply going to measure from our shoulder to our chest. I'm having 15. 15 divided by 2 gives me 7.5. I'll mark 7.5 on this line. Okay, please write down the steps. You follow it gradually, and before you know it, you are a pro. Okay, so I'm coming in by 1 cm, right? I'm coming in by 1 cm at the midpoint of this. Okay, because I want to get my curve. I want to draw my armhole for the front. Okay, so I'm connecting this to this point. Then I'll connect from this mid. Okay, so manipulate your curve. Manipulating your curve is very important, okay, to get it right. So from 1 cm here to my chest line. Okay, so you've seen my curve. It's not a straight line, okay, it's a curve. At the midpoint here, go in by 1 cm. At 1 cm, connect from here to here and from here to the chest. So next point of connection is from here. You see, I'm not taking it at once, because if you take it at once, you get it all wrong. From here, we are connecting to where? To our diagonal of 1.5, right? We are connecting to our diagonal of 1.5. So I've connected to my diagonal of 1.5. So where do I link it up to? It's the next question. That's where we have our FUP. So to do that quickly, I'm going to say my bust. We have this formula. So let me quickly write it down, then I'll show you. So we have our bust divided by 2 minus total back plus 5. Our bust divided by 2. Remember, our bust was 38, okay, according to this measurement. So 38 divided by 2 gives us 96.6. Okay, it gives us 96.6. So 96.6, okay, divide by 2 is giving us 48. So for this we have 48.3 minus total back. Let me show you what total back is, please. Are you watching me? I hope you can see it clearly. So our total back is from here to here. Okay, so I'm taking the measurement from here to where we have our back up. Okay, so I have 25.7. okay, 25.7. So I have 48 minus 25.7. So you see that you have to draft the back before the front, because if you don't, getting your total back won't be possible. So getting your total back will not be possible. That's why you have to draft the back before the front. So 48.3 minus 25.7, which is our total back, plus 5. I'm going to quickly press that on my calculator, and I'll know what I have. So 48.3 minus the total back, which is 25.7, plus 5 centimeter. So it's giving me 27 Okay, what I have here is 27.6. Okay, I have 27.6 here. So what I'll do is that for my center front, yes, for my center front on the bust line, I'll be measuring 27.6. Okay, and this is it here. 27.6. This is it here. So this is where my armhole will end. So what I'll do is that I'll just link it up. Okay, I'll just link it up. Let me see which of the curves is appropriate. Like I said, I use the other bigger one, but I don't have it here with me right now, so I'll just use this. Okay, now when you are linking this up, remember it should come into the front bodice, like it should come below the bust line a little. Okay, please don't let it go beyond 1.5 or 2 cm. Okay, it should just come a little, depending on the size, depending on whoever you're working with. Okay, some measurements can come all this way. Okay, some can even be on this line. Okay, some can be like this. Okay, depending on the person you're working with. So Natalie Bray works with your body size, like what you what you see is what you get, or what you measure is what you see. Okay, so now from this point, now I'm going to connect to my hip line, okay, which is the midpoint of this line, which we already have here. So I'll just place my meter rule from here, and I'll connect to this point. Okay, and I'll draw like so. Okay, so this is it. Okay, this is the outline for the front. Okay, so I'm forgetting the back. Okay, the neckline. Okay, to get the neckline, the basic neckline. Okay, like I said, this can be used for collars, turtleneck, and all of that. So I'm drawing a diagonal line. Okay, from here, it should be 3 cm long. Okay, 3 cm long. Now that's it, and what I'll do is that it will be a guide for me. Okay, so I'm connecting from here. Please connect to this line. Okay, don't come to the beginning point like this, just connect. Okay, connect into the line. Okay, your curve should blend into the line, and then I'm connecting this way, right? So I have my perfect neckline. Okay, this is perfect for collar dresses. So I am done. This is our point D. Okay, very important, our point D. Okay, you can further extend it this way in case you are making a bustier or some other thing, so that you will know where your nipple point is. Okay, so this is it. I think we've come to the end of this class, our Natalie Bray complete basic block. This is it. This is for a size, okay, for a size 12, and we are done. So we have the back and we have the front. Now the good thing about this pattern is that a lot of errors are eliminated. I've used several patterns and I've come to the conclusion that Natalie Bray is simply the best for me. Okay, because when I have less errors and all of that, less fitting adjustment and all of that. This is very, very, very good. So this is our basic block. Like I said, is the foundation for any other kind of pattern. Okay, whatever pattern I'm drawing, corset, whatever style, bustier, and all of that, I have to start from this. So when you have this, you can simply just keep it, save it, write the person's name, your client's name, and you can always place some other papers underneath and you trace. So come to the conclusion of Natalie Bray basic bodice. Please, if you know anybody having issue with drafting a proper pattern that complains about Natalie Bray, please prescribe this video to the person, and the person's life shall never be the same again. All right, thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe to this channel, and please don't forget to turn on the notification button. Drop your comment. Is there any place you are having difficulty? Let me know, and I will attend to your questions. Okay, thank you guys for watching. See you some other time. Bye.